Here we go.
And we're live.
Boom.
What happened to the close-up pictures? I feel like the camera is set up. Oh,
I don't hear Avelio.
Good. This show is going to be so much better without Avelio.
Oh man, he's a lot of work. Yeah, jeez.
We still don't hear Avelio. Avelio, your mouth is moving, but we cannot hear that.
Hello.
There he is.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Hey.
Oh, man. I gotta tell you, man, I'm getting some major remodeling going on around here, and like my power's been on and off, and it's a trying time at the Matos household.
Sounds like excuses to me.
What's up, man? All right, so what do we got today? We got a bunch of stuff happening today. Looks like we got some e-commerce packaging conversation on the
it's still a problem. Yeah.
And then some regulations on nicotine packaging with child safety features.
Yes.
Taking over. What was that, Corey?
I think there's such a massive demand for those pouches. I know lots of people use them, and I think
gross.
It's a very nicotine is very powerful and very common, and and
you can say it's gross.
I think I don't partake, but I'm not judging.
Gross, Corey.
It's not gross.
Say something negative or what?
I don't think it's healthy. In my opinion,
we'll be like, Corey, what's your take on meth packaging? And he's like, I don't mind. I don't mind. Like, I'm not going to say one way or another whether meth is good or bad.
At least it's sustainable, right?
Maybe. Do you guys like my duck filter though that I made? I
love it. Looks great.
It's
it's my
real duck face. I've always said that.
My resting duck face.
All right, man. So what do we got? We got Adam. You got some travel coming up. You're heading some stuff. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to be heading to. Probably like Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know if I'll have time.
Sounds like a nice little Saturday.
Yeah. But in all honesty, I'll be in New York City this week, and then I will be in Barcelona, Spain, at Label Expo Europe next week for a couple of days with the team from CERM, which is, I just put a video up. It's our
Big CERM.
Big CERM. They have an ice cream truck of some kind.
I will not be there on Friday. Only Tuesday, Wednesday. But so there was probably our most important software decision to make. And so not only am I going as like a content creator human, but also they're a partner of ours here at Label King. So they are our back-end software for our manufacturing. And we're in the onboarding stage. So it's kind of cool to be able to talk about it as a user and as a customer as well. So it's been awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's cool, man.
Yeah. It's like a data software. What is it for?
Yeah. If we want to lose followers very quickly,
let's get into it.
So it's exciting. Is that what you're telling me?
It's really, really, really important. And probably not the most exciting content to talk about on this show, but I will be talking about the cool stuff they're doing with AI and business intelligence at the show next week.
Oh, you're speaking. Nice.
And well, yeah, kind of. I'll be speaking to the internet. I did order, by the way, breaking news. I ordered some kind of expensive mics to be able to do Bluetooth interviews with my phone with myself and 3 other people. And so it's I'm excited to try them out. They get here this week. And so I will let everybody know if they're a disaster or if it's amazing.
Perfect.
Good.
You got Avelio's approval for doing
Happy Monday, everybody. Avelio's coming in with no mic on, no pants on, and I'm talking about software and
Literally
Optional.
wrecked them.
Always optional.
We are crushing it today.
All right, man. All right, so let's restart.
Corey, where's your hat?
Nicotine pouch. Yeah, what's up with that, dude? All right, man. So let's talk about some nicotine pouches.
Noise.
Nicotine patches are gross, but Corey, tell us how cool they are.
It's the pouches. It's not tobacco. It's just the nicotine pouches, and they're pretty high octane. I mean, these things are, I think, 6 milligrams of the ones I've seen are 3 or 6 milligrams of nicotine, which is pretty powerful. I don't know the equation versus how many cigarettes
those
that
small
would be.
Little, like the white ones. What are those called?
Yeah. Zins, or
yeah.
That's like the Kleenex. That's the brand that most people know, but there's lots of brands. But I think this is a good idea to have childproof packaging for them, because nicotine is very powerful.
So what's the packaging they've got now? Right, they've got is it like the discs?
It's a disc, and I think there's lots of different ones for the different brands. You
Label around it, probably
kind of flip them open. Some of them even have like a repository for the used ones, so you can put them back in, so you don't.
There's suppositories.
Yeah, so you don't litter them.
Like your teeth. Nice.
Yeah.
Your suppository.
Yeah.
Here's a stupid question.
I can say that.
Chewing tobacco doesn't have child safety on it. Why should this?
Yeah, great point.
I think it should all have child safety on it. Now, the problem with child safety, and this is, remember the Snap Slide people when we talked to them, because they solved a pretty interesting conundrum with child safety, is it's also adult safety for people with arthritis or elderly, which is not great. So there's a little bit of a delicate balance. Quick, make Corey laugh.
So
I was hoping you'd spit out your coffee all over the place.
But like, cigarettes don't have child safety. Chewing tobacco doesn't have child safety. So why would the big push for this to have child safety on it? Right? Like, yeah, kids are using it, but the kids are using it can get around a child safety lock.
I think maybe it's more concentrated. It's like a dose of straight up nicotine, and maybe that's the mindset. Maybe there's kids that have gotten
a bottle
sick
of
from
Jack
them.
doesn't have child safety on it.
I certainly know that there's kids who have gotten into cans of chewing tobacco and not enjoyed that experience, and so you're exactly right. Maybe we should look at the whole thing.
Yeah, I remember when I was in the Marines. Yeah, everybody in the Marines dips. Like you just walk around with a big wad and spit, and it's super gross.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, man, what's the big deal here, right? So I get the pack. I was like, Skull, whatever, red, and like I'm at the club with all my boys,
And then you threw up.
I started packing it, right? Because like that's what you see. You pack that thing, and that's like when you smack your finger across the lid, and it kind of all compacts in one area. Then you pull it. I'm sitting there packing it, and I squeeze it, and the lid pops off because there's no child safety feature, and it just goes all over the back of this girl in this like white outfit, and then we're just
no.
We're like, all right, I'm done. That's my dipping experience.
And that's when Velio decided to get into packaging. He was like, I need to solve this problem.
Fix that.
This is my life goal, is to make sure that someday I can have an internet show where I'm talking about why we need child safety packaging.
He knew
right.
way back then. He knew.
Yeah. Finally, the Genesis story of Velio growing up in the Marines.
Wow.
And needing chewing tobacco.
I assume she was not very happy with you.
Dude, I don't know when she found out, but we were not there. So.
Jeez.
We were long gone.
Let's go backstage, because we have brought up Miss Daisy Menendez. Daisy from Velio's history. You found him.
Oh, man.
I don't know why that was her name. That was just...
That sounds right.
No, I don't know. I just think it's crazy that like we can pick one product within a group of products to specify that this needs some kind of feature that the others don't.
Maybe because it's trending. Yeah, it's a trendy thing. They certainly had issues with the cannabis gummies and things like that. That some of these are very, very high percentage, or content of THC, and so you need to just be aware of that stuff as a packaging pro and frankly as a parent. Yeah.
I think it could be a start of maybe rolling out child safety across a lot of the alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Mm-hmm.
Would probably stand to use a healthy dose of child safety on accessibility to alcohol, tobacco, and firearms, right? I don't think I'm not going to sit here and say like that's a bad way to be going. It could be difficult
That's a great point.
to get past, and it could be difficult to roll out, but I'm not going to be the one to sit here and say like, definitely not. You know what we need instead of child safety? We need more child accessibility to these things. Nobody, by the way,
it's not hard to open a bottle of whiskey. That's a good point. Yeah.
I mean, listen, you're right. There's a lot of things that are going to be Tide Pods, right? Like there's stuff it's going to be difficult, but I'm not going to say this is a bad move to push this, especially if it's going to help keep Zyn out of kids' bodies. I don't think that's now whether or not it will or not, I have no idea. I mean, kids get into stuff all the time. It's not, they have AI now to be like, how do I open this?
Yeah, for sure.
Good point.
Yeah. It's like the Dead Milkmen's Bleach Boys song.
Nope.
Just
don't know what that is. Never heard
Wu-Tang sang it. You would know it.
Yeah, but I don't know the Dead Milkmen Bleach Boys song. Somebody put me on game.
We'll send you a link.
For sure, man.
Oh, you know this
one?
one?
Hang out with the Bleach Boys, baby.
Dead Milkmen are amazing.
Amazing. They just put out a new album.
Did they really?
Wow, they're dead.
They are amazing. All right, next topic. We've got unsustainable toll of e-commerce packaging.
Yeah,
Corey, tell us how it's terrible.
This is not new news, but it's it was an article from today, and I thought, wow, they're still talking about this effect of over packaging, packaging being too large, packaging using too much void fill. Adam was talking about this with his right size corrugated the other day, and it's still a problem. We have not solved this problem. We have lots of work to do in e-commerce, and as packaging professionals, we need to be aware of that. We need to help our customers and partners make their packaging smaller, more efficient, still effective, of course, but use less and get the job done that way.
Question from the audience. That's me. So I found this interesting thing happening with my buying habits, and I'm guessing it's happening across the board, which is that Amazon continues to push and push and push for speed.
Yeah.
And so now I'm just like, what? I can't get it between 4 and 8 a.m. tomorrow. I don't need it.
I can't get it this afternoon.
4 and 8 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah. I do not need this thing. But if I have the option to pick it, I'm going to.
Yep.
And that's probably an unsustainable way to buy products. Yep. But I do wonder how much speed is impacting it in this e-commerce push for it.
Totally agree.
Impacting it. That it's hard to have both a very fast arriving e-commerce experience and a highly sustainable one, because I'm part of the problem. I'm literally admitting to the world, all of the dozens of people in the world that are listening to this, I'm admitting to you that I'm part of the problem. I will buy the stuff.
We've always said that.
Between 4 and 8 o'clock in the morning. And that's not contributing to sustainability in e-commerce. It's more sustainable for me to pick just ship it to me by next Monday with everything. I need the crap in a day or two.
The other day I was ordering something on Amazon, and there was an option to pick a later date and save $1.50. I thought, oh, that's really cool. So I did that, and it was I got a sustainability credit for what I ordered, and I thought that's really interesting. They should do that more. They should also take their time. I think, and package the items correctly. I know Amazon's working incredibly hard on this. It's a massive task for them, but I think we as packaging pros can help our customers make their packaging more efficient, more sustainable.
Again.
Yeah, but I think but I'll also say it's helpful for Amazon if we don't rush things. There is a cost savings for them, and when we look at all tariffs and higher costs that are coming across on in so many different areas, anything they can do to keep their costs reasonable, in the same kind of ballpark of where they are today, is going to be helpful for them as a business.
Mm-hmm.
I used to just go to Amazon and be like, all right, this is going to be maybe not the cheapest, but it'll be pretty competitive with something I can run around, to the store to get. And it's not quite the case anymore. Like the Amazon prices are kind of going up higher than going in person. So I see myself going to stores more frequently for stuff that I would normally just buy on Amazon.
We're paying for convenience. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you an example of that. And I see we got a couple comments, but today I'm driving like 45 minutes to a farm because I wanted to get, I heard they had some really good like jellies and salsas, and it's all fresh. And so I was like, oh, cool. Maybe it's called Taggies, TAGGE''S. I heard really cool things about it. And so I went to their website to go order it. And I live in the same state. And it was $22 to ship a jar of salsa.
Jeez.
And I was like, I mean, when you really break it down, that's not horribly far off from what the actual cost might be, because it's in glass. And so you're gonna have to package this thing up real nice, and put this thing into a box, and you got time to do all of this stuff, and it's not this highly automated process. And I'm like, man, this is, and they don't sell retail really. They're in a lot of farmers markets all across the state. But I'm like, I guess I'll just go drive up there and see what they got going on, right? I get to go to the farm. It should be pretty cool. Certainly I'll make some videos about it, but $22. I was like, I'm not paying $31 to ship this thing. I'll just go drive.
Yeah.
Well, and I want to make a point about FedEx or these shipping companies. I went in the other day to ship something, and I had it in a small envelope, right-sized envelope, packaged it myself, and they said it would cost $50 to ship. Now, they said if I put it into their envelope, that was much larger, and
like $15.
It was $10.95.
Yep.
And I thought, so I have to use more packaging and to save $40. I think a lot of people are going to say okay to that. I mean, most people like to save money.
No, you didn't.
But I did. I did it. No, I did it. I have a boss, and I want to, but that is to me backwards and I couldn't wrap my head around why would they want us to use more packaging, make it larger for them, and then it's less expensive to ship.
They're built for their boxes, right? So like that stuff's going to move faster. It's easier to grab,
and it was a single face corrugated like pouch, which was really efficient packaging, but it was 3 times too big for the items that I was sending.
Yeah. Now just looking at some of the comments, we got Chris. She's got the bears in her neighborhood.
She in Chicago?
I don't have bears in my neighborhood.
I
would ask them to deliver it, but before dawn, and I'd have my camera set up. Who's faster, the bears or the FedEx guy?
We got to go to Chris's house one of these days. Yeah.
Having lived front in that same area, there's occasionally mountain lions and bears, and there's always deer out almost all the time. So, but I still did. I still did really.
Yeah,
because I just
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
we're
pretty.
on Amazon, so with bears, without bears, save $1.50.
No. You live in bear territory.
Oh man, that's another toggle switch they need to add. Bears or no bears.
We got Bob Hawkinson saying FedEx jumps on them to force the packages into the channel in the bottom of their trailers, as revealed as previous employees revealed. Yeah. Yeah. So like again, you got to like, if you're not using the FedEx packaging, their stuff's not, whatever you're picking, it's not necessarily meant for their system. So it's not going to be prioritized. Yeah. John Gregory went to a real store in real life to buy something because he didn't want to wait for 3 days.
IRL.
But you're totally right, Adam. Like, people are moving to actually go buy stuff because we're kind of spoiled. If it's not here this afternoon or by tomorrow morning, what's the point? Which is crazy, but that's how spoiled we are.
Wait 2 days? Oh my goodness.
So John's got the Bears in his neighborhood too.
That's because John lives in a wealthy part of Chicago with the players. Chicago Bears, I think, is what he's saying.
That makes sense.
That's right.
Yeah, that whole conundrum, I think, is interesting though, right? Like, buyer behavior versus sustainability. It goes back to what we've talked about a lot in the show, I think, which is this. You hear these data points of like, well, Gen Alpha or Gen Z is willing to spend more on sustainable offerings, but then typically
then they don't. Right.
The sales data doesn't back it up. So they'll say it in a survey, right? Like they'll say, yes, I'm willing to get the $1 credit on Amazon. They used to do Amazon Music. You could get $1 credit.
It's the same thing that if you said like, hey, would you donate $1 to save children, blah, blah, blah?
Like, yeah, of course I would.
Of course. And then when you're at the register, you're like, nope. Yeah. Right. It's like,
round up. Do you want to round up 12 cents? You're like, nah.
Exactly.
It's like, are you sure? It's only 12 cents, you jerk. I'm good.
I've heard this called the say-do gap, and I think that's really interesting way of looking at it. There is a delta between actual and what people say they would do.
Yeah, and so I do think there's no way to stop sort of the onslaught of, like fast fashion, for example, is horribly unsustainable.
Yeah.
And yet,
but people still shop there. Yeah.
Used to. This was crazy. I was on an airplane and it was a 4-hour flight. And like in the aisle, I was sitting in the aisle, and the aisle front left of me, I was watching a movie, and I look over, and there was a teenage girl who was shopping on Shein for 3 of the 4 hours.
Wow.
Just going through, and then she clicked over to TikTok and YouTube to watch videos of unboxing of Shein, and I was like, "This is nuts to me." But it's happening.
Did you tell her that you're in packaging?
What's that?
Did you tell her that you're in packaging?
No, I kept my headphones on. Hey, I was watching you the entire flight.
You know who I am? I'm Adam Peake.
Oh man, I don't think that would have gone over well.
I would not have.
Yeah, it would have been embarrassing to get all the, everybody like tackling you. Oh my God, you're Adam Peake, the label king.
Goodness.
OMG.
Yeah, I have to go incognito. I put on a wig, and it's
the whole thing.
The whole thing. It's fine.
Makes sense.
It's fine. Hey guys, by the way, hey.
Hey.
We have Pack Expo. Did you guys know this?
No.
Pack Expo is like this month, I think, in Vegas.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing about it.
It's the same days as the Sustainable Packaging Coalition's event in Boston, which is where I'll be.
Oh, well, fine. Well, let's divide and conquer. I will be the king of Pack Expo.
Okay.
When is it?
September 29th through October 1st.
Yeah.
I'll be on a plane. We got Bob coming in. Until there's value on the material and it's not worth recycling, then our fast moving generations will just dispose of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Golden boxes.
EPR is trying to, EPR is trying to help that, but I don't know. I don't trust it's gonna go.
It's gonna take time.
Yeah. Chat. That's facts.
So you are going to the Pack Expo in the Vegas.
Yeah. I mean, it's so close for me. That I mean, I can. It's a drivable show, which is nice.
Really? How long does that take you?
It's like 5.5 hours.
Oh, man,
it's not. It's like
Amazon yourself over there.
I'm gonna try to teleport, but in case I can't, Yeah, I'll probably just, it's a nice drive. I'll probably just cruise down. Because by the time you go to the airport and then you get there early and you get on the plane and then you fly and you land, you go rent a car. It's like, it's been 4 hours. I'm like,
dude, JSX over there.
what?
It's JSX. You go, I think it's like JSX.com. You drive up to the airplane, you get off, you get on the plane, you fly over, and they pick you up and they take you wherever you're going. It's like
Calm down, Milan. What? Just like, why don't you just fly private like I do?
That's pretty much what it is, but it's like $200. It's like,
I haven't heard of that.
like a taxi.
No, it's not.
100%. 110%.
This sounds like fake news. Can somebody please verify?
I think Label King should support that for you, Adam.
Just get a, you know what, our sales, we're crushing our sales right now. So I think the next purchase is definitely not a new press, but
yeah,
private.
That's right, Bob. I was there last year.
Yeah,
it was a great event.
Yeah, I'll be heading to London show. I think you're there, Corey, right?
No, I'm not going to London Packaging Week this time.
Oh, okay.
But I'll be in Amsterdam at the Sustainable Packaging Summit in November, and then, or Utrecht, I should say, and then Paris in February.
Nice.
Wow.
Good stuff, man.
Wow.
All right, man. So let's wrap this up. Any last words?
JSX.
Boom. Go check it out.
If they're listening, they should sponsor us for our packaging.
Fly us around the world for free.
Trips.
Yep. Here, if you need a link, I got a link right here. Go check it out.
This link is so much better.
It's
this one.
I can't even. I don't.